Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? Thank you for coming back to my channel. So today we're doing something a little different, and by a little I mean a lotta. And I know everything looks a little crazy. Do not mind the shadow behind me. Welcome fam. Okay, so anyway, we're doing something a little different. So I am going to be filming on my iPad for a little bit when I want to do a makeup video for you guys, because I miss doing YouTube videos so much. I miss having like teaching. I miss teaching. I miss doing makeup, and I miss you guys. Like duh. So I'm actually going to do a get ready with me. I'm gonna try to make this not long because I actually just got done filming another get ready with me, but that actually hit 50 minutes and there's not a whole lot I can do on this iPad with editing. So I couldn't really like cut certain bits and pieces out. So I wasn't about to post a 50-minute video on my YouTube channel for you guys. So I am going to try to get this all together. So like I said, we're gonna do a little get ready with me. I'm trying a new lighting because my dining room light made things a little wonky. So I have a mirror right in front of me that has some LED lights. I got it when I was at the Columbus Hair Show for 14 bucks, and I actually love it. Sorry about my camera. But yeah, let's jump right into this. So obviously make sure your skin is moisturized. Use any lotions, any deep moisturizers. Drink a lot of water, you guys, because putting on makeup, especially if you are dry, it's gonna show. So make sure you obviously are moisturized. Make sure you guys have a primer for sure. Go with your skin. If your combination, I'm not saying use two different types of primers, but I right now am loving the Wet n Wild matte primer. You want to create a barrier between your skin and the makeup that you put on. And obviously there are different types of primers out there that help with different things. Oh, this feels so nice. It's so cooling too. I don't like to like necessarily like rub hard. I like to like press and pat, because we don't want to cause wrinkles. No. And then, I'm actually trying to. Then, for foundation, I know this is crazy, but I believe makeup has different purposes. Or you can use different ways, I should say. I actually, for foundation, am going to use the Wet n Wild concealer stick in 807. And yes, I know it's a concealer stick. You're like, why are you doing that? So, I actually like using this a lot more for my foundation than a liquid. And I know there's different companies out there that have stick foundations, but a lot of them can be expensive. And so I know it's a concealer. I like to use it as my foundation. Everybody has different tips and tricks. So this is what I like to do. And then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender. Got it damp before I filmed. And I'm going to blend this out. So I like to use the Wet n Wild concealer stick. I'm sure they have already like foundation sticks out there. You can get it at like Walmart, CVS, I'm sure Walgreens have it. Any like local grocery store that sells makeup should have Wet n Wild. Obviously, it is well known and well loved. So you obviously want to blend it onto your ears. You don't want to swipe. You just want to pat. Make sure you go down your neck and on your ears because you don't want rosy ears. So I like to use something a little more full coverage than necessarily their like photo finishing liquid liquid foundation, because I have a lot of scarring, which you can kind of see right here, from being a child. I had really bad acne when I was younger, to the point where I had to go to a doctor and take medicine, and it's not a fun time. Wasn't cute either. Still not cute. But I like to use it more, specifically this area. It's gonna help cover more. Especially when you have scarring or something like issue like that. And if you want to put that down and then go in and put their liquid foundation on top, that will help give a little more coverage as well. I'm sorry, I probably went out of frame there for a minute, but I'm trying to get close to the camera to check that out. Make sure everything's blended. Then I'm going to take the NYX cream and highlight these guys. And I actually don't do this on clients because I do this for work. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I like to use my finger because the warmth of your finger will help melt it into your foundation. So, I mean, yes, you can get similar results just using a beauty blender or a brush, but I like it because I like to do my skin when everything's still wet, and I learned a tip and trick from Miss Fame, which if you don't know her, I'm sure a lot of you do, is a drag queen. She will contour and put down, and then when she goes to powder, she colors in those same colors. So I know this is gonna look scary. Oh, right? Scary. Little ghostly me with something dark like this. Oh. It actually blends out very beautifully. And I go from sideburn. And I know. Doo-doo. Right there. I know, something this dark on little pale me looks probably scary to a lot of you. But trust me, it all works out in the end. Blend to fit. I go in with just one point of the Beauty Blender for the moment. Just move my hair out of the way. I get all the colors married together. Because we technically have 3 colors on our face. So we have light, we have extreme highlight, and we have a dark. So we want to marry the colors together to get a beautiful result. Now, I'll actually take the whole Beauty Blender itself and go right over top, blend into your hairline, because you don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. That's just going to help marry the colors even more. Everybody makes weird faces when they're doing makeup. Admit it. So, I have to get my water. Silly me. Look at me being a mess already. Oh, goodness. What to do. There it is. Ha 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 ha. So, I'll take a fluffy brush, like so, and I will pick up a little blush, tap it off, boom, 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 right on top of where the contour just was, and a little above. We'll put some right here. And even, I know that's probably scary to a lot of you, but this will help make you not look dead. And even though we want to look plastic, maybe like Jeffree Star, we will just go in and this will help warm up the face. And then we'll take the Bronze Goddess bronzer. It's been loved. Yes. And then, where is it? We are going to take the Airspun powder. We are going to not brush, but more of a dab type of deal all over, even where we just put the blush and bronzer, because that is going to help it look like it's more under the skin and more youthful. Make sure you powder everywhere. And I know if you use Airspun, not translucent, but Airspun powder, a lot of it is colored. A lot of it has color. Now, there are powders out there that are translucent. I put this on top of everything to help blend out anything that needs to be blended a little further. Then, I know, crazy, stay with me, sets the whole face, and I put the bronzer and blush on. Oh my gosh, can't think. And then I'll go back in with a little more bronzer. And I'll really chisel out these features. And then, just make sure everything's blended in. Because I'm not too crazy on blushes. I know, crazy, right? If you like using blushes, do so. I'm not a big blush person, but every now and then I will wear it. Make sure you blend down your neck. You don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. So, I will take a fan brush. Doo-doo-doo. And I'll wear the Tarte Exposed Highlight. I'd show you, but I accidentally broke it. Still using it. And we'll go here, a little bit up, here, down the bridge of the nose, and a little bit on the forehead. Now, I'm not too keen on putting a lot of highlighter on the forehead, depending on the look, because you don't want to look sweaty. And you don't want to look too crazy, pretty much, because highlighter, even though it is a beautiful thing, also brings out texture. So if you have acne, or if you're dry in some areas and whatnot, that's gonna bring that out. So with makeup, you wanna blend that in, and you don't want to show anything like that. Especially if you're doing it for like a photo shoot or something. We'll go down the bridge of the nose. A little bit right through here. Doo-doo-doo. Cute. Oh, God. And then I'll take a finger, doesn't matter what finger, I'll put right here. Kind of blend it out. 'Cause that on top of what you already have down will make you even look more plastic. Come on, Jeffree Star. Right here. Look at that. A little right here. Make you look like you have a button nose. We have a fat nose. Then I'll put a little bit underneath my brow. Just a little, not a lot, nothing crazy. Then we'll go in with the BH Cosmetic 42 eyeshadow palette. We are going to take, let's take this shade, mix it in with this shade. This is a very fair pink. This is more of like a skin tone type of color. And we're going to use a e.l.f. fluffy brush. We're going to put that on our crease, underneath the eye. This is just going to help set so you can blend everything out. So you don't look too crazy. Crazy. Oh, excuse me, I don't know what my body's doing. Then we'll go in with this shade. I'm sorry, none of these have names either. So we're gonna take this shade right here, which is this light pink color. Okay. On the same brush, we're gonna go outer corner right here. Make sure everything's blended. Also gonna go in the inner corner with this. Make sure everything's blended. Go underneath, go into the lash line. Make sure everything's blended out. Same thing with the other eye. Then we'll go in with that pastel pink that we used in the beginning. Make sure and blend the edges out in any way. And then we'll go in with this hot pink little shade right here. And we'll put it on the outer part. Even on the eyelid, yes. And we're gonna do here in the inner corner to pretty much the same spot. And we're gonna blend the edges out here out, but we're gonna leave the middle bare. I think my fiance is helping. Oh, no, just a neighbor. And then we'll go in with this, we'll just say a cranberry color. Okay. The same brush. Tap any excess off. Go boom. Boom. We're creating a halo eye effect. Just blend that out just a wee bit. We don't want to blend it out and blend it too far out because that won't give you a halo eye effect. Like that. Boom, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I found this palette at TJ Maxx, by the way. So I'm sorry if you don't have it. Just use similar colors. We're not here to judge anybody that doesn't have makeup. We just want to learn new tips and tricks. And then we are going to take a smaller fluffy brush. Yes, been involved. And we are going to take this purple color. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to hardly blend it out. Now this is the tricky part because you don't want to look like a raccoon. Don't be afraid to use color, you guys, to make something more vibrant or to make something richer or deeper or anything. Don't be afraid to ever experiment. You own it. It's all about you owning what the makeup that you wear. And you will keep practicing and you will keep getting better and better and better. You'll learn new things either from different people in your life or family or even YouTube. Just rock that stuff. Rock it. And then with going back in with the big fluffy brush that we use the pinks on, just lightly blend it out. Lightly. You guys can see gradient. This is bare. This is bare. This is a gradient. This is a gradient. Obviously, depending on how you want your look, you do not have to use these colors at all. You can use different colors. You can use blues. You can use greens. You can use nudes. You can use cranberry colors. You can do whatever your heart desires. But these are the colors that I want to go for. Lightly dab since doing a halo eye. Trust me, it took me a long time to perfect this and do little tips and tricks. And then I'll even take the fluffy brush that we use to powder our face, kind of just go right here. It will help blend any of those colors out. So in my case would be pink. And so it will help you not look like black. And then I will even go as far as, I'm trying to see what colors we have. Wow. Wow. So we'll go in with this navy blue color and put it right on top of the purple, hardly blend it out. I don't want to use blacks, I don't want to use browns, I don't want to use grays. I want to use as much color as I can possible before I ever pick up a black. That's just for this look. It's not for every look. If you have an eyeshadow and it may not be giving you the most pigment, big fluffy brush, blend it out just a smidge. And if you have an eyeshadow and it's not blending out, not giving you enough pigment that you would like, get your brush a little wet with some water or some setting spray, and that should help. And if not, then it's just poor quality. So don't feel discouraged, don't feel defeated, don't, just keep rocking. And if an eyeshadow is cheaply made, that's not on you. That's right, boo. Now, I'm going to take, where's my brush? I'm going to take this. I'm gonna call it a paint pot. I got this when I was in Columbus for the Columbus Hair Show here in Ohio. So when I remember the name of this product, I'll put it in the description or in the comments down below so you guys know where to get it. But if you don't have white, you don't need white. I just like this. You could use a concealer. You can use other products too if you use to like cut your crease. We are going to take a flat packing brush. I'm gonna dip into that, and we're gonna go. We're gonna blend up and a little bit this to the sides. Not gonna go anything crazy. Not gonna go wild. We're just gonna blend it out a little bit with a brush. I like to use tapping motions when I'm doing these type of looks. And then once again, I'll go in with my finger because the heat of your body is going to help melt out a product that is supposed to be on your body. Makes sense. A little more. Right here underneath the lash line. And then we are going to take, see how it blended out nicely. And even though it looks a little whiter on camera, we are going to take the, what is this? Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow from To Go Beauty. I'll swatch it for you guys so you guys can see. Oh, it's Looks like a nice silvery. Oh, it's gorgeous. And we'll put it right where we put the white. Up to the brow. And you want to kind of do a fan type of thing, so smaller out. I'll use my finger into edges. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love glitter, you guys. I won't necessarily put glitter right here. As long as you have that lighter color or that white like I put down, it's gonna give the same effect. I like just to put glitter on my lid area. It's not crazy, you know. Where's my phone so I can show? See how gorgeous that is? I know, crazy, right? Right, I know. And then we are going to obviously curl your lashes. You guys always want to curl your lashes, because if you go and put just straight mascara on, you could actually probably damage, not probably, you will end up damaging your lashes. And I like to just do my upper lashes with this type of look. I'm using the wet 3-in-1 mascara. Boom. Crazy difference. I know. But I will teach you guys a cool trick. This isn't for everyone. Now, with the Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild, no. With the e.l.f. mascara, I'll do 2 coats on top. It has a little ball, and I will go right here, and I'll do the outer corner of my lashes. Help me look a little better. Now, I won't put it where the white is. Why? Because that would defeat the illusion. And then, oh my goodness, I know, please forgive me, everyone. I forgot my lipstick choice. I know, crazy. Then I'm gonna go in with the LA Color Matte Liquid to Matte Lipstick. And what color are you? Sultry. So I use a lot of liquid to matte lipsticks because I am a licensed cosmetologist. I'm constantly talking, having to ask questions on anything that a cosmetologist does. So I don't like to have anything glossy because I think it just rubs off, especially if I end up eating something. Then these last you all day. They're lightweight. They don't feel heavy. They don't make your lips feel dry. I love them. blah. I'll show you with these big lights off. Ooh, gorgeous. I know, crazy killer, right? That is it, you guys. I hope you learned something new. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you aren't already, follow me on Instagram at tamman144 and on TikTok at tparty18. Go ahead, follow me, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and start up a conversation in the comments, you know? If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. And until next time, guys, bye.